Right, good morning, and it's cooled down a little bit recently, and so I've had a bit more time in the cabin to myself, and I really wanted to knuckle down and push through the ACW rebasing because it is an ordeal, as I said before. And so with that said, I had a few hours to myself last week, and the rebasing is almost complete. I've managed to muster for 9 regiments, and they're 30 to 36 strong, and I'll show you what I've done in greater depth in part 2. I'll try and put them together again, which I'm getting quite good at, I think. I've discovered a quick way of doing the basing. I used this and came up with something which I think has worked. You see, not just a hat rack. But I've had a couple of things in the post which I thought I'd show you. First of all, what came through today was some fencing, and this is from a company called Emperor Toad's Emporium, and it's good stuff. It's fairly basic, cheap as chips. I think this lot here, 13 pieces, 6 inches long, cost me something in the region of £20 from eBay. It took a bit of time coming through, but once it's through, it's fine. I also went to my my usual chat, Andy at Last Valley, and always impressed with his work, and I've got myself 10 12-inch pieces as well. So the fencing for the ACW is now complete-ish, which means I need to get us a couple of buildings. I don't have any ACW buildings, and I've been casting my eye around, and I've seen some stuff on by Sarissa, which looks very nice, but I've got to slowly stop buying things. I need to catch up again. I'm getting too far ahead of myself. I think I said to Paul over in the States just today that I'm bouncing between project and project now. I want to get back to the Spanish Napoleonics, but you just get involved, don't you? And one thing leads to another. I'm normally quite good with the projects, but I'm just letting myself slip a bit, and I'm trying not to look at adverts on the internet and going to people's companies and seeing what they've got, and it's a dangerous thing for me. I've got to stop and knuckle down. But having said that, again, this came through the other day, and looking forward to playing this. And I like this because the core rules are very much the same, and Daniel Mersey, whose book it is, whose rules they are, he's got a page or two on what has actually changed, so you can either take it on board or leave it. But nicely produced, not overly expensive, and looking forward to our first game. I had the opportunity to play a game yesterday down at my club. It was just me and John down there on our table, and we went to the strongest 15mm Macedonians versus Indians. We had a couple of games down there, and that was good fun. If I can remember, which I haven't done this before, but I might put some pictures at the end of the video. If they're not there, it means I've either forgotten or I don't know how to do it. But I'll say I'm looking forward to playing that. Okay, so I can't think of any other news, and we'll go down and have a look and see what I've done. Right, so the base sizes are 45mm frontage, 40 deep, and in our Napoleonic collections, the bases will have 6 figures on each base. But what I've done here, I've put on 5, and they don't look too bad. It's slightly looser formation than normal, but it's not noticeable really once they're on the table. I was thinking about doing 4 to a base, but it's just a little bit too loose. So what I've done, I won't show you all of them, but the basing is my normal method of basing, and it doesn't change no matter what armies I do or scale, is household filler. Once that's dry, I then paint on, where is it? Bit of chocolate, very cheap that is. I say a couple of quid, but I'm not too sure. So it's chocolate, or you can use dark chocolate from Vallejo, and then I dry brush, normally a light brown, then finish off with dark sand. And so faced with, I think it's 54 or maybe 56 bases, I didn't really fancy doing that. It sounded a bit laborious. So what I did, I used my head and I mixed the household filler, as I normally do, put it into a little jar, then added burnt umber and black, mixed it together, and so I could get close to dark chocolate as I could. See there, it's not overly far away, but when you add or water down the filler, it's a tendency to make it not as strong, powdery. I think that might be the word I'm looking for. So you add a dollop of PVA to strengthen it, and all of a sudden all the bases are now ready for, I need a couple bits need touching up, but now ready for dry brushing. So it just takes out that first step, which is normally quite a long step of painting the chocolates, dark chocolate. I received some flags from Ian at Flags of War, so I've now got the regiments to make up a Brigade of Irish. And just wait there 1 second, that in also I ordered, which was very nice, couldn't resist, this set of flags there, and I bought that lot primarily for this one, but I've got a few of these dotted around my brigades already, so I can just complete ones which I don't have. I think that was about a tenner, but well worth it. It comes through quickly, and he's a good chap is Arian, and a belated happy birthday to him. Right, so that's that. I also found in the boxes some couple of commanders which I based singularly. See, just these little bits here need touching up. I based singularly because it's always nice to have messengers and that sort of thing going on. I've got enough command stands for all the brigades now. So I think that's it. And yes, remember that one. You see now, if I had a Patreon page, I could charge you a fortune for that, couldn't I? I perish a thought. Anyway, thanks for watching.